Hey Phil, I'm glad we're back on the phone again. I didn't expect to be talking to you this quick, but the one thing that I noticed when Greg and the gang were looking at the video, I wanted to have you talk about some of the things you're going to cover so that people know what to expect. Because I've known you for a long time. I mean, at Hobbs Herder, you were the guy that coached and managed all the accounts and got those agents to really be productive with the systems and structures that we were laying out for people. But you were the guy that did that. What are you going to be teaching those 2 days? Because I know you're going to be there on Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday morning. How are you going to lay that thing out, and what can people expect to get when they come and spend time with you?
Yeah, well, the first thing we're going to do, Don, 1 o'clock on Tuesday, is we're going to go into behavior management. We're going to start right out. I mean, we're not going to have to warm up. You know what I mean? We're going to start right out at 1 o'clock, and we're going to talk a lot about what you do when you get up in the morning. How do you treat your business? But we're going to do better than that. We have a daily goal tracker. And in the daily goal tracker, we're going to learn what things you work on to make money. Because if you don't know the things to work on to make money, you can spend an entire day very busy, frustrated, and make no money. So we're going to start out. We're going to look at open houses. I know open houses have been around a lot longer than I have. And I hear, Don, so many people talking about my open houses don't work. I only get 6 to 8 people through. Well, the reason for that is you don't have a strategy. So what we're going to do is show you how to get 30 to 40 people through every open house, get at least 3 leads, and get at least 75% of everybody that comes through into your database. So it's not going to be, I hope somebody comes through. We got a strategy to get them there, and it's going to brand the agent, really going to be exciting. We're going to look at database because this is the one that I believe really takes away the peaks and valleys. But what do you need in the database? How often do you touch the database? How do you touch the database? We're going to go step by step. Not only that, but I think when we get through with that session, people are going to go, oh, it's not a chore. It's a money maker. Once they see the database as a money maker and we show them exactly how to do it, you're going to see some great results.
That's awesome.
Another one I love, Don, I love it. I love it. I love it. Listing presentation. Right. You know what? 90% of the listing presentation is about how you feel about yourself, and 10% of the knowledge of what you're trying to sell. So we're going to put out a listing presentation that builds the confidence, the know-how, the understanding of why people make decisions. Listen, if you know how people make decisions, you can get to the answer every single time. So we're gonna talk about that. Referrals. Listen, we got 9 things we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about referrals. But you can't buy referrals. You have to build referrals through your database. But how do you do that? Through great conversations, great email marketing. We're going to walk you through step by step on how to do that. Another one we'll talk a lot about, too, is how do you work with past clients? It's not just about sending them an email. It's about staying connected, because when you stay connected with your past clients, you should be getting at least 2 referrals per year after the first 12 months. So we have a plan for that. We'll talk about what to say when you talk with your past clients, and then how to get them to be your fans. Once you do that, then you can begin to take away the peaks and the valleys and grow exponentially. Another thing I want to talk a lot about, too, while I'm there is marketing. What kind of marketing? Listen, marketing. Yeah, the marketing that we did 10 years ago, Don's gone.
Well,
but yet a lot
of
agents are still 10 years behind.
Right.
Let's get up. Let's get on it. Let's get consistent with it. Let's make it look awesome, like 2011, not like 1998, right? We'll deal with that. And then one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, and we're going to do some role playing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, no, I don't like to do that. That's why you need to be there, because that's a lack of confidence. Learn to feel like I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing. Because you know what? Once you get in front of that prospect and they feel that from you, you care about what you do, you love what you do, You're the agent.
That sounds like a fun and exciting couple days. And I'll tell you what I really like. Uh, as I told you, we talked about change when I was there. But I think right now what you're really dealing with is this is how the business works today. This is what I love about what you're doing, and not just for 5-star, but what you're doing, because your clients are making money today. This isn't the old story about boy back in 2004, 2005. This guy was awesome, because anybody could have that story. What's true right now for your group and your clients, I'm thinking about Diane up in Minnesota or Jade out there in Indiana. I mean, are just, I was going to say kicking butt. Can you do that on video? Kicking butt in a market which is devastated, in a horrible.
Terrible.
Right. So this stuff is working. This isn't the 1998 thing. This is the how do you adapt to today's change? And what I love about what I've heard you say is that unfortunately, if people change slowly, the way that things change so quickly in the world and in our society and in this marketplace, the way that things change so quickly, if we don't change quickly with it, then we're always reacting after the fact, responding too late. And by the time we change, it's no longer where we've changed to. And I think what you're really going to put on the streets with these guys is here's how to be in action today, here's how to make money today, and here's how to make this business work today.
Yeah, Don, 15 years ago or so, you taught me something that you'd learned from Jim Rohn, is that, you can't expect the market to change. You have to change. And I think because you were there and you really worked on the mindset, the people that come with this in mind, I am going to learn about 2011. I look at, you talked about Diane. She was afraid to do listings. She worked with buyers for 7 years. And I said to her in our coaching, why are you doing that? She goes, I don't have confidence. Don, right now she has 50 listings. 50 listings.
Wow.
Why? She embraced change.
Yep.
She embraced the idea that you can be a listing machine. And she's having closings every week. Oh, by the way, it's a bad market, right? Our agents are making more money than they did in 2004, 2005, 2006.
Wow. Well, I know you've got a lot in store for these 5-star agents. I know Greg Carlson has bought into this concept. I know the management team's behind it, and I know the agents are going to love it and love you, and I'm so glad you're going. I look forward to hearing great stuff. You got to keep me posted.
Oh, I will. To Greg and his group, I got to tell you, Don, I do this every day. This is what I do every single day. And the problem with most of these real estate companies, the owners, the management team, they're holding on to something that doesn't exist.
Right.
Greg and his group have embraced it, pushed it. I mean, they're calling, they're emailing. And I go, it's exciting to be with a group of people that want to move forward and grow a great business. So to all of those guys, can't wait to get there. Don't be late, guys. 1 o'clock. I promise. 1:05. You're going to miss something.
Nothing's more important. Be there, huh? I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you a lot. Bye-bye.